Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. I know, 2 episodes in a row after being really inconsistent for a week. Shocker. I said we'd be back to normal, you didn't believe me, but we are. But anyway, we're still continuing on our quest to reach the rank of Sunspear. I believe it's General? Yeah, General. So we can continue the main quest. So we're helping out some of the local people of Korna. We helped out Zudash Jajarin in the end of the last episode. Let's help him out some more. Well, Sunspear, I must say my disdain for you is somewhat tempered by the opportunity you presented to return me that which was, shall we say, appropriated by the current ruler of Korna. The chaos you brought to this region has averted Vresh's eyes from me for a moment, and now is the time to seize my lost estate. If you help me, I will not compromise your whereabouts. Talk to my man Kadan in Pogan Passan. She has been my contact since my lands were taken from me. Sunspear's duty to help all Lodians. Blackmail Zudash. I just fought demons. Blackmail doesn't frighten me. He said, I just fought demons. You think I'm scared of your little blackmail? Oh, so this is... Oh, I forgot. This is a multi-layered quest. So we have to go find this dude who's in here somewhere. And I believe he'll have the rest of the quests for us. Khan over here. So we'll probably do... How many of these there are? There are 4? Maybe we'll do 2 today. 2 tomorrow. Hi, I suppose you've heard that Koss's father... Koss's father? Dun dun dun! Zudash has been miserable ever since Varish took away the family estates. If you want to help Koss get back on his father's good graces, you try to get to the Dajaran estate back. I owe the Dajaran clan quite a bit for all they give me. Fight Kuwaju? Kuwaju. And some of Koss's other old friends. They'll be able to help. I'd be glad to help Koss resolve issues with his father. I don't like to get involved in family matters. Alright. I have a hunch that if I leave from this outpost, it'll be quicker, because it almost always is. If the game wants you to leave from some outpost and it's not for a main quest, it's almost always quicker to leave from the other outpost, because they want you to walk all the way through. I'm going to look like an idiot when that's not the case as soon as I zone out here, but you know what? Don't care. Yeah, we should go from here. I was in fact wrong. I was just checking what that quest was. Let's head on out. See if we can find this individual that's Koss's old friend. I'm trying to think of a silly title for this episode. I think you would go with estate sale. And sale's gonna be in air quotes. Haha. Silly. Do, 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 do. Meow. 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 Mess up these frogs. I thought they had a jump skill. Maybe I'm thinking of a different group of frogs, but I thought they had a skill where they literally like leap up in the air and drop down on you and knock you down. I might be thinking of the Eye of the North frogs. There's frogs in Eye of the North too. Spoiler. That might be who I'm thinking of. Kuwaju. Koss and I grew up together. That guy bailed me out of more than one, how we put it, compromising situation. Despite everything that's happened to him, I still consider him a good friend. Koss wants to reclaim the family estate. I admit I do owe him a favor or three. Things have only gotten worse since the days when his family called it home. Kornas swarm the air. It's now a dangerous place. Follow me. I'll show you around the ground so you can see what's become of it. There are others nearby who can help us. Look like we acquired some friends on our way. Hurry up, there aren't many of our foes left. Alright, let's follow Kuwaju. So he's gonna die or something silly. Yeah. We're following. It's amazing what a few years of neglect and bad management can do to a place. You said it, Koss. This used to be a lush and beautiful place. Now it's a dump. Once you get it back, I'm sure your father and sister will pitch in to restore the estate to its former glory. If my father will talk to me, he disowned me when I became a sun spirit. Let's get moving. That's actually a good point. He did disown Koss whenever he became a sun spirit. I actually always wondered, maybe we'll figure it out here why he did that. I always kind of figured the disowning happened after the sun spears started causing issues in Korna and led to him losing his estate, but they say it's been years, so he must have lost his estate a long time ago, so maybe once Koss left, he kind of blames, like he didn't have Koss there to help him regain the estate. That's my assumption, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong about that. This Cruel Spear isn't that bad of an ability. Not the one I want to have, but not bad. Oh, Blazing Spear is actually really good. I didn't realize it also did bonus damage. Ooh, Gordon Bracer. The theory here seems like the main thoroughfare for the soldiers. That about does it. There's one more place I'd show you that should aid in your negotiations. Mysticism, eh. Was it boy Corning got your tongue? Not a lot of mages actually in the Kornans, now that I think about it. A lot of physical people, not a lot of mages. Much kind of like the Corsairs actually, they have very similar kind of setups. I think the Corsairs have a bit more elementalists. I say that as there's a priest right there that I'm not killing, but, you know, tomato, tomato. Ooh, 75. Not spear attack. Pretty good. I kind of thought energy was going to be more of an issue, but we seem to be doing alright. This area... Oh, never mind. That was his previous stuff. We're good. It's good that we're coming here now, because we might return here at some point. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh man, look at that. Where are you going? Friend. Should there have been dialogue there? I guess not. I guess there was no dialogue there. Weird. It sounded like there was some dialogue. Let's talk to Bet You, it looks like. You see enough? Very good. With a little luck, we can put this place back in the hands of its rightful owners. What's the saying? Money talks, Kornans walk. You might be able to buy back the Dejarin family estate, but you'll need a substantial amount of cash. You might try Veda first. He never was letting get dice, and he owes Koss big time. Even with cash in hand, there's no guarantee Caretaker or Palmore will be willing to part way with the land. Koss's negotiation skills make him in handy. Are you ready to take back the estate? We're gonna shake this dude down for money. She's a sun spirit, looks like, though. Koss and I go way back. How's the old scallywag doing? You here for Koss's money? I never thought he'd live long enough to collect, but a bet's a bet. I lost fair and square. He's buying back the estate. Funny, I thought his father still held a grudge. Oh, wait a minute. I guess this dude's rich, too, and it doesn't bother him at all. He said, you here for the money? Okay, here you go. I imagine him just handing over just, like, the thickest sack of gold. Like, just freaking carts and carts of gold. He's like, yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Ooh, the whole team is a pretty high level now, though. So let's, I'm gonna get her prot skill up a little bit. Dunkoro, Divine Favor needs to go up, and that can go up. You are on Death Soul. Yeah. Susuke, Fire is maxed. Command 8. Or is Command 10? You want Command 10 or Command 8? I think Command 10, probably, right? Pentatan, Energy Storage. Milani, Mysticism up, and we'll be maxing Scythe Prayers as well. Koss, how are you doing? You have Great Justice for Tactics. You have a couple tactics skills. I guess we could do like 8 tactics and then get strength of 10. I should maybe get runes and everything involved on everybody. But that's what the team's looking like right now. Till we get a couple more members. I'm trying to think, how many more members do we actually have to add to the roster from this story? 1, 2... 3, 4. Yeah, I believe there's 4 more heroes we can add. And oh, that's good. That's kind of stinks because that means there's one more than actually. I know which one of the ones we'll be getting, but not actually using. He's not really super relevant to the story. We'll probably just use him for a tiny bit of it. Actually, no, we'll probably just keep using Susuke. You'll see when we get there, but eventually we're going to be swapping out Oleus, and we'll be swapping out Susuke for other members as we get them. You know what? This made me think that it kind of bothers me now that I have on my main, I have heroes that aren't max level. I'm kind of tempted to go and just level all the heroes. Although, actually, I guess I don't know what my main is, because I guess the purpose of what I'm going to be doing for this, my main is actually my assassin. Also, if I ever Guam, it'll probably be on the assassin, but I'd consider my ranger or my mesmer my main. I don't know. Where are we going? Oh, we're going over there. Can I walk down here? Nope. What do these priests give us? I doubt they give us corn and bounties, but... Oh, wow, they do. It's interesting. I should have picked that up a little while ago. I don't know. I think we'll end up with enough stuff after this quest chain. I believe at least we should. If not, we're going to do some extra quests around Ronjok. I think much like how this is here for Koss's story, I think there's a side story with Milani in Korna. Now that I think about it, Vappy doesn't do as well of a job with the side stories. There's actually quite a bit in Korna to do. I guess it doesn't feel like it normally because I'm used to just sprinting through here on a character from another land. So you can just, like I mentioned before, you can just kind of skip this whole quest where you have to go around and get Sunspear rep and stuff like that. So it's good and bad. It's good because you can keep doing the story, but it's kind of bad because you miss a lot of the side stuff. You miss building the base. You miss, like, this. And there's, like, a quest chain with Milani, I believe, as well in Ronjok Village. You get as much time to explore is what I mean. Which is a shame. As much as I don't necessarily like, having to run around and do a whole bunch of random junk, it's kind of nice to get to explore some of the game. Because there's plenty that they put in here for you to do. Guards, intruders, seize them. Easy, no need to take up arms. I'm here to talk about the estate. I want to make an offer you can't refuse. Well, if it isn't Koss, I thought I smelled a prodigal son in the wind. He said, I thought I smelled you. You better actually kill him. No. Welcome to the former Dejarn estate. For years, it was owned by the Dejarn family, but later it changed hands shortly after the owner's son became a Sunspear. I'm afraid Varish has done much with the place except for use it for a prison for centaurs. You make a persuasive argument, I must admit. Ever since that battle at Gandara, I've had, shall you say, leeway when it comes to this estate. If you make it worth my while, I can sell off a small parcel in the northern section. I'll even turn a blind eye to your shenanigans, but you have to relieve some of the guards who have been squatting on the property. Make no mistake, if the War Marshal is asking questions, I make no guarantees your safety. As far as I'm concerned, this conversation never took place. My money, please. You said I can give you a very small section. But you have to go relieve it of the guards. It'd be cool, like, I know obviously that'd be really hard to do, but it would have been cool if they did, like, as you played through the campaign, if you had done this quest, or after you do this quest, over, like, a period of time, the estate actually gets built back up. That'd be kind of cool. Hit him with the pokey sticks. Hit him with the pokey sticks. Eventually I'll clean my inventory of all these bracers and stuff like that, but today is not that day. But we will see what that one has. Brawler, Minor Smiting. I don't think that's it. Don't think I have a use for that. I'm a little surprised these two aren't fighting each other. It feels like they should. The Elementals and the Kornan military. It feels like they should be fighting each other. Okay, go back to Yulin Haven now. Turn this one in. What's that? You've gotten part of my family's land back. You and Koss, I don't know what to say. He and I, when he chose to become a Sunspear, I threw him out. It sounded like an excuse for more brawling and shady dealings, but now I don't know. There's much to do, things to repair and set right. Even if it's not the entire estate to start, my daughter, Elisha, should be able to help. Perhaps someday we'll get all the land back. And if you see my son, tell him thanks for me. Aw. That's a good ending. Everybody seems to have leveled up now, so I can finish. Actually, wait. Yeah, that. Is there even a wind prayer on here? No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, Koss is still not max level yet. Everybody else is. Well, actually, Susuke isn't either. But anyway, we'll be continuing with this quest line in the next episode. I want to thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.